Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Thrive in 5 podcast. I hope you are doing okay and are having a lovely day so far. Whenever you're listening to this, on your commute, on your dog walk, doing your chores, eating your lunch, whenever it is, I hope you are doing fantastic. We have all been there, right, where we're trying to do the right things, we're eating better, moving more, looking after ourselves, but somehow, no matter how much effort we put in, it never feels like enough. I have been chatting to a few people over the last couple of weeks about this feeling where I'm getting people, whether it's clients or people on my social media or just, people I chat to with my day-to-day life, saying like, I'm trying really hard, but I feel like I should be doing more. I could be doing more. And this is why we always have that feeling of I'm not doing enough. It's because we're constantly, as human beings, but particularly professional women who spend time on social media, we are constantly measuring ourselves against other people. And half the time, we don't even realise we're doing it. It's not just Instagram. I say this as somebody who does a lot of my marketing for my business through Instagram. It is not just Instagram, it's in real life as well. It's your colleagues who always seem to have a salad, a full face of makeup, have their life completely put together. It's your friend who runs a 10k before work and makes it seem like it's just easy. It's that woman in the office who's already done her gym session when she gets in. It's the people you see all the time doing more, being more, and making it all look so easy and so effortless. And whether we mean to or not, we end up holding ourselves to a higher standard based on what other people are doing, whether that is people in the office, colleagues, friends, family, whether that is people you see on Instagram where you are seeing 15 seconds of their day. You reach this place where you end up holding yourself to a standard that is really unachievable, and you start thinking, I should be doing more, I should be better at this, why can't I get my act together? And what starts as a little bit of comparison, what starts as you looking into other people for inspiration, it turns into pressure, and that pressure turns into guilt, and that guilt turns into you going, well, fuck it, let's give up, because it just doesn't feel like enough. So I'm going to ask you something. I'm going to give you a little bit of a question to think about. What standard are you holding yourself to? And more importantly, is that standard even yours? Because if you are constantly trying to meet a standard based on somebody else's lifestyle, someone with a different job, a different schedule, energy, support system, body, age, life experience, it is never going to feel enough. For the most part, when I jump on discovery calls with people interested in the TFP and we have a chat about what they're up to, for the most part, they're not doing it wrong. They're not doing enough, but they are holding themselves to a standard that doesn't fit their life. And when the standard doesn't fit, that's when you lose motivation. That's when you feel like a failure. And that's a really quick way for you to end up not showing up at all. Comparison is incredibly sneaky. It often creeps up on us when we least expect it. And it doesn't always look like being jealous or envious. Sometimes it does. Sometimes, I have this, and I have this with health and fitness stuff, but I also find this cropping up in other parts of my life. I will often end up comparing where I'm at in my life to other people. So I will often compare to other women who are in their early 30s, who have got kids or are married, and I'm neither of those things. I have a partner, but we're not engaged, we're not married, we're not really in a place to have a family at the moment, and I will often compare myself. And it's not that I'm jealous necessarily, but I'm constantly second guessing myself. And it's something that I see people doing all the time when it comes to health and fitness. We feel like we should be doing more. Even when we're already knackered, we assume that if somebody else can do it or have it or look like that, then we should be able to do it at all. The thing we have to remember is that you don't have her life. You have got your own challenges, your own priorities, your own job, your own career, your own shit going on. And the goal isn't to keep up with her. It's to have something that works for you. And that's what we're going to be diving into over the next couple of days on the podcast. Because if you've been blaming yourself for not keeping up with somebody else, you need to hear this. It's not your fault, but the standard you've been trying to meet probably wasn't made for you. I'm saying this to you, but I'm also saying it to myself because sometimes I need to hear that too. Tomorrow, I'm going to share how I fell into this exact trap when it comes to health and fitness, and how trying to live up to somebody else's standard completely backfired on me, if I'm honest, and it's quite a funny story. So I will see you then.